Embarking on a cruise from Athens? Whether you're flying in the same day or spending time in Greece beforehand, knowing what to expect at the Piraeus Cruise Port can make all the difference in the world. Hi, I'm Bonnie from Bon Voyage Cruise and Travel. I've been on 48 cruises and visited 70 countries, and today I'm taking you through Celebrity Silhouette's embarkation process in Athens, sharing tips for smooth sailing. Let's get started. We arrived in Athens early in the morning for our 3 o'clock in the afternoon departure on Celebrity Silhouette. After we picked up our luggage, and having already cleared customs, we immediately spotted the representatives near the exit doors. A tip I'd suggest is check in with the reps as soon as you exit baggage claim. They have a list on a clipboard and they can confirm your bus transfer timing. We were assigned to the 11:30 a.m. bus. Even though we were there early, the 10 o'clock was already full. Arrivals door to the left. The very end you have baggage storage and wrapping. And also behind me there's a train schedule that way by the A number, like past that. Expect some waiting around if you arrive early. There are places to grab coffee or a snack while you wait, and at boarding time we walked as a group to the bus. I felt this was an easy way to get to Piraeus because traffic can be heavy, it can be expensive. I didn't want to take the metro, I wasn't familiar with the city. So for the price of this, I think it was around $35, this was really worth it. Tip number 2, if your flight is delayed or you have issues, call the number on your check-in documents to notify the cruise line. We had a situation where there was a couple missing from a flight. They couldn't find them. We had to leave without them. I don't know what happened to them. Always good to make that phone call. The drive to the Piraeus port took about an hour, but with Athens traffic, always plan for delays. And if you're arranging your own transfer, leave extra time to be safe. I believe a taxi is around $70 one way, at least when I checked at the particular time I was going to be going. And the metro runs that direction also, but you need to allow for time. When we arrived to the Piraeus Cruise Port, it almost felt like I was joining a cruise midway. There were minimal crowds, just 2 check-in booths. So this is our check-in. It's so quiet. And the process was incredibly quick and easy. There's like no one here. We were checked in within a matter of minutes. Because another ship, the Explorer of the Seas, was docked nearby, we were given stickers to wear to ensure we boarded the correct ship. We then took a short shuttle over to the Celebrity Silhouette and boarded. By this point, I've been up since 4:30 in the morning. There's our bus. Here we are, we're embarking. We just show our boarding pass and that's it.
A different kind of boarding.
Casual boarding. Definitely feeling the jet lag, but I was excited to finally be on board.
Thank you, ma'am.
If you're finding this helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more cruise tips and ship tours. I'll be covering the Celebrity Silhouette's top features, dining, entertainment throughout this series, not to mention the exciting ports of call that we visited, such as Mykonos, Ephesus, Santorini, Rhodes, and an overnight in Istanbul. 1198, the very end. Okay, so we've just picked up our cards here. It's big. Let me show you. You can go to channel 1 and you will hear them say whatever they're saying as they're saying it. I've been spoiled lately with my ocean views. It's nice. Be just fine because we are on tour so much. Plan to be up above on the deck. We were able to find our muster station through deck 5. There's a map and it turns to be out over here. Once on board, we had limited time before the sailaway because of our late embarkation. I took a quick look around, checked into my cabin, and got through the muster drill. The ship has a relaxed and elegant feel, and I was excited to start exploring. Some table games, and that's how it looks. The spa is located forward on deck 12, and the buffet is located on deck 14 aft. Gluten-free.
Next up we have a man that thinks it's cold wherever we are in the world if it's not cold.
We had a very quiet sail away. It was kind of approaching dinner time. We were eating early on this particular cruise. They did a sail away kind of dance thing at 4:30, but at 5 is when we actually sailed away. And now they've stopped that, and it's more like just enjoy the sail away. On either side is a lot of industry, populated city, but it's 5, a little after 5, and dinner's at 5:30, so we're going to be on to that next. It's the Explorer of the Seas. Generally, when I board the first day, I always go to the dining room and check out where my table is located to see if I need to make any changes. For dinner, I didn't make any special requests, but somehow I ended up with a fantastic view, a window, and the buffet and dining options looked promising, and I'll be covering those in detail later. Very happy with my table as I have a beautiful view of the water. I'm going to go with the cream of wild forest mushroom soup and probably the classic, which is the broiled salmon, or maybe I would do this seared salmon. I'm not sure yet. Looks refreshing. The peach ice cream is no sugar, but it tastes really good. I am so excited about my view. I am looking at these beautiful islands or something out there in the seas, leaving from Greece. This is like a dream. Really beautiful. I can't remember if I notified these people that I wanted a window table. I mean, I always want that, but I hardly ever get it. Maybe I've had it a few times, and that's after negotiating with the host and hostess for a few days. So this one is a 10-day cruise. I don't really have time to negotiate, and so they got it right for once. I'm pretty excited. After dinner, I checked out the evening entertainment, which included live music, the first night show, and various activities happening all around the ship. The shopping area is really pretty. And then we got the casino over here is open right away. It's like we've got some kind of a jewelry show or something.
Good evening, everybody, and a very warm welcome aboard. How are we doing? Are we feeling good? Well, thank you so very, very much for being here. To take care of you now for the next few days. Beautiful ports of call upcoming. No cooking, no cleaning, no washing. What do we think of that? Yeah.
I am from the South originally. Yeah, and you know how it is in the South. If you're from the South, we only cook 2 ways where I'm from. You fry or you deep fry. Yeah. That's pretty much it.
People like to hang out here. What makes it unusual is that the bartenders do a lot of tricks and fun things when you buy a martini. Ice there is like shaved ice that goes all around the bar. This ambiance of this reminds me of an ice bar that I went to. That's what this reminds me of. That's nice decor. They have a lot of different little bars and a lot of activities. Things are just on smaller little compartmentalized is how they work this. And they have some trivia in the back. On the app, when you look under your calendars, the types of things that are happening right now, we have the game show True or False, champagne reception, Discover Jewelry, Texas Hold'em, DJ Evening Vibes, pub quiz, Celebrity Showtime, which I just saw. It was the comedian, the Disco Fever at 9, music trivia, Sing If You're Winning, Walk the Dance Floor, karaoke is at 9:45, and then an all requested. And then we have an 80s party at 10. Not sure if I'm going to make that, but they do offer that on the first night. So it's a nice ship. It's smaller, but it's intimate. Overall, embarkation from Athens and Piraeus Port was smooth and easy, but the biggest takeaways are check in with the cruise line reps ASAP at the airport if you are taking the transportation from the ship. Oh, this is the lawn pool thing. Oh, it is. Yeah, the lawn club.
It keeps on going.
This is the real lawn. Plan for delays. Athens traffic can be unpredictable. If self-transferring, leave extra time to get to the port. Be ready for a late boarding experience. I'm excited to dive into everything Celebrity Silhouette has to offer, so stay tuned for my next video where I'll be exploring the ship, my cabin tour, the first night's events. If you want to see more, check out my Athens and Mykonos port guide. It's linked below. I do remember with Celebrity what I liked about them were the little touches, like this is a little piece of chocolate. That's very thoughtful. I mean, they're thoughtful like that. It's been quite a day. I don't think I've stopped yet in the whole time. I left from this morning at 4:30 from London. It's been non-stop. This is a nice ship. I like the vibe of it. I love the furnishings are fresh and tasteful. And that's what I like about Celebrity. And their activities are just a little different, but still fun. And the comedian I've seen before on another ship, and I can't remember if it was a Celebrity ship or Royal Caribbean, but before he was good. And tomorrow we hit Mykonos. Make sure you check out my playlist. Thank you so much for watching. It's been my pleasure showing you around Celebrity and what happens on embarkation day here with this particular ship. It's very similar but a little different. I was just noticing, just as a side note, that the people on the they don't call it my time dining, they call it something different, like select dining, something like that. But I noticed that people sit here in the Martini Bar, and then they have the beeper, and it will go off when their table's ready. It's a little different, so you're not having to stand in line and wait around. Like I say, they have these little details that kind of matter, like an umbrella in your room and things like that. So I do like their standard service. Again, if you have found this helpful, informative, or you've learned something, make sure you give this a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Happy cruising. Until next time.